What's up, YouTube? I sent Fatherfish a message on his live stream, and he gave me some good advice on this tank. Basically, I gotta have really deep substrate, good cap, probably like more than 2 inches. I need to talk to him more to find out what more specifics to help out. But he basically said just get some river rocks, the small pebbles, and just use that as a layer on top of the cap to prevent the fish from taking all the plants out and destroying them. He did say they don't eat them, they just pluck them out, but I swear I've seen them eat my plants. That's why I always, every video you see, I have a different type of plant. And you can tell on that dwarf Sagittaria that he is always getting in the way of, it's not as tall as it used to be. And this one has a little piece missing, but this one has been getting eaten. And then you can tell some of my Amazon swords, they're not, this one, get out of the way. It's not really doing good, I guess, because it's not, I had to cut the leaves off, and I think it's growing a little bit. This other one's doing great. The leaves are growing now. And I cut the top off and put that plant into the baby tank, if you can see it in that corner over there. And these plants were on here, as y'all noticed in the old videos, everybody that's seen it. And my Oscar and Pangasius were always getting to them because when they eat, the food goes right here in the front, like in this section, so they'll swim around. But I think it's gonna do better with these plants back there. If you can see, I got 3 dwarf sags growing out of my substrate. Really nice. Hopefully it spreads more, but it's starting to get better. I think I found a secret how to make these work, but we'll find out soon. We'll put some, I think I'm gonna, he says like probably about this tall, which is about 3 inches, and then 3 inches of cap, and then the river rocks on top. But I think, I don't know, it's hard to tell, but that's probably gonna be about 2 here total. I don't know, I wish somebody that has done it successfully would actually help me more, because I'm gonna have to put a barrier over here to prevent it from going to the filter, which is a challenge, but you always gotta learn, make mistakes and learn. But we'll see how that's gonna work. But I cleaned the tanks up, the glass and everything, as y'all can see, and the algae's gone. I didn't touch it, I just lowered the lights how I used to have it, and it just works fine. All the algae's gone. That one's being gone. Everything on the driftwood. The side isn't gone, but it looks better. It's not that bad. I put the male from my breeder tank in here. He's trying to set up dominance now, but my goal is for him to put this Texas cichlid in its place, like that. But the Texas seems like it wants to pick on everybody. And I never wanted a Texas, so I don't know why I didn't sell them before I even set up this tank. But here we go, again, another Texas cichlid problem. But I might have somebody that will take them. We'll see. It's about 6.5, 7 inches. I would say about 6 inches total. I don't know, the glass just, it's hard to tell with the glass. And then I got the female in here. She took my, as y'all can tell, she took my jaguars home. She definitely took it. My jaguar is mad. You can see he's mad. He looks beat up. He's not in a good mood. The algae's not as bad on these. It's going away slowly. But this plant's doing good. I got a dwarf sag starting to grow. And then I got that whole group right there. And I got Java ferns right there. Those were the last of my Pangasius 8, so they're in this tank. But it's been a while when I set them up, so that's why they're doing good. And that's pretty much how this tank looks. I trimmed some of the plants. I trimmed these, I guess the dwarf hairgrass or something like that. And you see how they look back there, pretty good. Need some more work, but I trimmed some of them. This guy always wants to be in the picture. And then we'll talk about the babies. I fed the babies. There's a lot of little babies. They're all doing good. I put that Amazon sword that was on that stem in the 250 gallon in here. And then I got dwarf sage growing, that little one. And then I got the big one right there. Well, it's not big, it's medium. But they're starting to grow, doing really good. Now that I have the babies, I kind of want to put the sand back level, which probably won't happen because I don't want to cover up any of the babies, kill them or anything. So I'm going to have to wait till they get bigger. There are so many in here. Maybe I can find the biggest one that I think is a male. I think could be that one. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think it's that one right there. It's one of the biggest. He's so far away from the glass, so it's hard to tell. But this is the 30-gallon cube with all the babies. Then my 250-gallon with the plants set up in the back. Once I get everything set up like Fatherfish said I should, it'll work out. But these guys do eat plants. These are old fish. They're vegetarian, so it happens. That's why I got these fast growing plants. That way maybe it can keep up. And in this tank, the plants look to be doing better. This Java fern is not so good. I need to leave the window shut, but you can tell I need to put some more fertilizer. Haven't done it. I've been trying to avoid it. Oh, there's my assassin snail. Just hanging out under the plant. And you can see some of the moss in the back growing flat, looking good. Some more right here. All these snails are around, but it's dwindling down a little bit, little by little. My German blue ram is looking gorgeous. Her colors are nice. And then got my little albino cories. They're not doing too good since I did the water change today. I gotta deal with maybe getting this guy out of here, putting it back in my 3-gallon for a little bit until I get another tank set up. But we'll see what happens. I got these rocks here just for the heck of it. And I got this one with some moss growing back here, which I hope it grows better. But that's a quick update. Hopefully the Fatherfish method happens. I gotta get paid, so I gotta spend a lot of money on how big this tank is and how deep it's gonna be. It's gonna cost me a lot. So it might take a month or two to get the supplies. But once I get them, I'm gonna instantly put it in real quick, just clean it up, and hopefully it works out great. I know it's gonna probably take like 8 months for it to establish anaerobic and anoxic filter or bacteria inside the substrate, but once it does, we'll be golden, and then we can start going to see if it supports itself for at least a month. I'll be happy with a month with no water change, because on average it rains every month, so that's good enough for me. And I don't want to do no 50% because of how bad my tap water has gone. And once they finish that construction on the water tower, maybe it'll get better and I can go bigger water changes, which I still don't want to do. It's better not to do big water changes. But we'll see. I think it's gonna look really nice once the dorsage expands. It's gonna be amazing. But let's see what happens. I'll see if Fatherfish and probably anybody else will help. And I'm pretty sure they will. They'll give me some more advice. I just gotta have more updates on my videos. But we'll see. These guys are used to this type of tanks. They upgrade tanks every time they get a certain size. So their next tank is probably gonna be their last tank. I think Ohio Fish Rescue has what is it? The biggest one is 3 feet and really old. So these guys are supposed to live 20 years. They're 13 years old. I say they'll live 50 years, but only time will tell. But until next time, YouTube, like and subscribe. Give me time and be patient with me while I do all this. Can't do everything on a budget, but we gotta try. And life is good, so take care, like and subscribe. God bless.